Hello and welcome to another video. Today is the 22nd of December. It's Friday, it's end of the week. Well, I was gonna do two videos this week, one in the midweek and one in the end of week, so Friday. But really there was nothing exciting happening this week, and it's really just some consolidation going on. So yeah, it's not really anything exciting to talk about. I mean, nothing in price really interests me right now on this stock. So we're gonna start out on the weekly time frame again. I'm gonna just go through what we were talking about last week and explain our view again. Okay, so we had this sell side here, we had this buy side here, swept, we had this buy side here, swept again before we went on this incredibly strong run here to the downside. We did not reach this weekly fair value gap here on the top, so my view is that we came here down, we just swept the sell side here, consolidated for a little bit, and we now made a break to the upside with a market structure shift and the break of structure right here. So we left behind this fair value gap and this fair value gap. I entered a position here on this fair value gap, and I entered another position here on this fair value gap. So we were talking about last time that we had swept this liquidity here a couple of weeks ago, and we might now get a retracement here to the downside, which we had then for 3 consecutive weeks. We have been retracing here, and I talked about this level right here, which there was some inefficiency between buyers and sellers, and there was no selling being offered here at this price, so price really needed to come back down to offer some offer or to fill the orders and offer some sell side there in this area. So really that's what we wanted to see, and that's what we did see here. And now this is the second week. We have been now just this week has kind of been just some consolidation and not really anything interesting. So the view is still that we are here finding some support around this fair value gap, and we should then go on and offer higher prices in the upcoming weeks. So if we go down to the daily chart here, as I said to you, I'm gonna highlight this week for you in this with this box right here. So this is Monday. I'm just gonna take this last week's Friday in account too, so you can see, because it's within the range. But really, this has been the week. Okay, so we opened on Monday up, and we opened and closed above the weekly fair value gap, but we had a little bit of rejection here, as you can see, and then we traded down and all the way through the fair value gap, all the way down to 435. But we still respected and closed on top of the consequent encouragement of the fair value gap, as you can see. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna do this a little bit better. Okay, now you can see it a little bit better. I'm gonna remove this one too. Okay, so we are rejecting now. We are rejecting here at the top of this fair value gap too. So we are rejecting, but what I would like to see, if we get to see some volatility this week, especially now it's Friday, and I would really like to see some movement now. Either a break to the upside, or preferably a break to the upside, where we can get a retracement all the way down to this daily inefficiency right here. But what I would like to see now is for us, if we are bullish, to take these highs right here and close above them. Well, this blue highlighted area here is the weekly fair value gap, which we have created on the downside. So it's a SIBI. If we are bullish, I would then like to see us take out that fair value gap and treat it as an inversion fair value gap. So I explained all that in the past videos. You can go and check them out if you like. But really, my view hasn't changed. Nothing is different since last week. This week has just been really boring, so there's not really a lot to talk about here. Except for that, my view still hasn't changed, and yeah, it's interesting though that we swept the last week's low. But really, we are really resisting here, aren't we, on the top of this weekly fair value gap. So we'll just see how Friday today is gonna close, and if there is any big movement, I'll probably make another video tomorrow or Sunday to see that. But yeah, my view still hasn't changed. I'm still preferring another move to the upside. I gave you the targets in last video. The minimum target I'm expecting, and that's, yeah, as I said, the bare minimum would be the 500 Icelandic krona level. Preferred move would be all the way up to between 520 and 550 to 70, somewhere around that level. Yeah, I'll start to scale my position and remove some risk, and yeah, so that's kind of my view. Hopefully we get to see some volatility, so and some action, and then we can start to talk about something fun here on the channel. But anyways, thank you for watching the video, and if you made it all the way through, just remember that I encourage everyone to make their own decisions, and if you want to trade, then you should always base your trades on your own analysis and not someone else's. And yeah, well, that's my announcement for today. If you have any questions or and want to share your opinion, just comment on the video. And yeah, really, just have a good day and be safe.